اللهم كن لوليك الحجة بن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. سلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله. My dear brothers and respected sisters, in the previous session we said that God tells me and you that you are mine. You should not go elsewhere. You should not knock the door of anybody else other than me. You are mine. I have given you one heart. فَمَا جَعَلَ اللَّهُ لِرَجُلٍ مِّنْ قَلْبَيْنِ فِي جَوْفِهِ. You just have one heart, and I am your creator. I am telling you that this is my haram, haramullah. You should not allow anybody else, anything else enter into your heart other than me. This is my house. What is this story? Very beautiful story. God gives me and you a criteria, kigezo, that through it I can test myself. I love God or no. What is this criteria? Iman. الذين آمنوا أشد حبا لله. The more you love God, it means that the more you believe in God. God says that you are allowed to love other people, other things, but you should not love them more than me. You should love me more than anything else, anybody else. If you love them more than me, you cannot be guided. You cannot be included in Ihdina Sarat al-Mustaqim. You will be misguided. I want to mention one word, one sentence from Imam Sajjad alayhi salatu wasalam, mentioned in Munajatul Muhibbin. I don't know you have read this dua or no. There are 15 du'as together. That is called Munajat Khamsata Ashar. 15 supplications, 15 dua. For different people. Munajatul Muhibbin, Munajatul Ta'ibin, Munajatul Mujamih. 15 dua for 15 kinds of people. In Munajatul Muhibbin, yani Munajat, dua of the lovers. The lovers, how they talk with God. Do you remember this verse of Quran? إن كان آباؤكم بأبناؤكم بإخوانكم بأزواجكم وعشيرتكم then أحب إليكم من الله ورسوله وجهاد. If you love them more than me, be waited for my punishment. And God says immediately, وَاللَّهُ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الْفَاسِقِينَ. The relationship between the story of guidance and the story of love. If you love them more than me, you cannot be guided. So Imam Sajjad says what? Based on the mentioned verse of Quran, the most important obstacle, kikwazo, ninini, my relatives, my children, my family, my properties, my car, my house, my knowledge, they are obstacle between me and God. Maybe I love them more than God. They don't allow me to move towards God. I should remove all the obstacles. Because in the day of judgment, on the day they will be removed. يَوْمَ يَفِرُّ الْمَرْءُ فَلَا أَنْصَابَ بَيْنَكُمْ يَوْمَ لَا يَنْفَعُ مَالٌ وَلَا بَنُونَ. They will be separated. So now I should separate my heart from them. If I love them, because of God. If I hate anybody, because of God. So Imam Sajjad says what in Munajat al-Muhibbin? As'aluka hubbaka. Imam Sajjad addresses God like this. Imam says, "Oh God, I ask you to give me your love. As'aluka hubbaka. Wa hubba man yuhibbuka. I want you to make me love anybody that likes you. So I like you and like anybody else that likes you. I love him because of you, because he loves you. وَحُبَّ كُلِّ عَمَلٍ يُوصِلُنِي إِلَىٰ قُرْبِكَ. Make me love any action, any work, any job that if I do, I will be closer to you. Make me love that action. Make me love you. Make me love any person that loves you. Make me love any action that if I do, I will be closer to you. وأن تجعلك أحب إلي مما سواك. Oh God, make yourself beloved more than anybody else in my heart. And He calls me to love you more than my child, more than my wife, husband, brother, sister, family, neighbor, property, car, everything. I want you to be more beloved to me than anybody else, anything else. وأن تجعل حبي إياك قائدا إلى رضوانك. Here till here the story of love. From here the story of guidance. وأن تجعل حبي إياك قائدا إلى رضوانك. Oh God, I want you to make the love that I have towards you, this love guide me into your satisfaction. What you are satisfied with, I want you to guide this love that I have towards you, guide me towards your satisfaction. Inshallah, we will talk about Imam Hussein. In this story of love, the best example is Hussein. You cannot find better than Hussein in this story. Inshallah, we will talk about. But I want to just point. In the Karbala, when they finished everything, at the last moment of Imam Hussein, the Imam said, Ilahi ridan bil-rizaq. Lahu ma'buda siwa. And oh God, you are satisfied with me. I have given everything in your way. Look, Imam Sajjad in Munajat al-Muhibbin is telling me and you that we should talk with God like this. So, oh God, help me that this love that I have in my heart towards you, guide me towards anything that you are satisfied with. وَشَوْقِي إِلَيْكَ ذَائِدًا عَنْ عِصْيَانِكَ. The story of love that I have within myself, help me that this love prevents me from anything that you hate, anything that you dislike. Look, that verse of Quran, this is the word of Khalifatullah on the earth. Alhamdulillah, the only mazhab around the world that has Imam Sajjad is Shia. No other branch of Islam, no other religion around, nobody else other than Shia has Imam Sajjad. But we have Imam Sajjad, but they don't have. Look, I think I have told you, Ibn Jawzi, one of the greatest scholars of Ahlul Sunnah, says, if it was not because of Sajjad alayhi salatu wasalam, the fourth Imam of Shia, Muslims didn't know how to talk with God. It is Imam Sajjad that taught people how to talk with God. Through Munajat 15, through Sahif al-Sajjadiyah, through the other du'as mentioned in the month of Ramadan. Khalifatullah. My brothers, last night I told you that many Muslims know nothing about the story of guidance. the story of love. Quran's God, the Almighty says in Quran, Ud'uni, call me. God says, orders, commands me, Ud'uni. You need to talk with me, huh? How? Who should teach me? God Himself. Through whom? Through what? Through Khalifatullah. And that's why God in Quran insists and necessitates that إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة. إنا جاعل في الأرض خليفة داود. إني جاعلك للناس إماما إبراهيم. إنا أرسلناك مبشرا ونذيرا محمد موسى عيسى. God insists in Quran, إني. But after prophets, some people gather together and they appoint Khalifa. Very simply. Very simply. So what is this story of guidance? This person after prophet must be ma'soom, must be infallible. We have proved this reality, huh? Based on Ati'ullah wa Ati'ur Rasul. Ulul Amri Minkum. Who is Ulul Amri Minkum? We proved one of the session that this person according to Quran must be ma'soom. So, Ud'uni, call me. God tells me you should talk with me. How? Imam Sajjad is teaching me. Look, exactly the verse of Quran. Or about Amirul Mu'mineen alayhi salatu wasalam. I don't know, have you read the khutbah bila alif of Imam Ali or no? Khutbah bila dat of Imam Ali or no? Immediately, Imam Ali asked them, which letter in Arabic alphabet is used more? They said alif. Immediately, mara moja. Imam Ali akaanza kutoa hotuba. A khutbah without alif. And this, if, inshallah, this night you, through internet, you search about khutbah bila alif of Imam Ali. You see that all this khutbah is talking about God. All this khutbah is the verses of Quran. Immediately, bila alif. So, who other than Khalifatullah, who can say like this khutbah? And this khutbah just talk about Quran, just talk about God. So, any means this. Kwa nini watu wengi duniani wamepuuza ukweli huu? Wamechagua watu wanasema wenyewe mimi sijui. Katika vyanzo vyao wanasema mimi sijui. Wewe unajua bora zaidi kuliko mimi. But Ali says, اسألني قبل أن تفقدني. Ask me before you lose me. Among the brackets, parentheses, my brothers, my sisters, without Khalifatullah, we cannot reach God. Without Khalifatullah, me and you cannot love God. If you say that you love God, if I say I love God, I am worshipping God, but I don't know Khalifatullah, I am deceiving myself, but I don't know. One example to prove, because this story of love and this story of guidance, they are intertwined to each other. You cannot separate them. Look, this verse of Quran, this word of Imam Sajjad, and many other verses of Quran. Hatuwezi kuruka aya hizi za Quran. Hatuwezi. Tukiruka, Mungu anasema wewe ni kafir, yakfur bi ba'd. Look, my sisters and brothers, I am asking God, oh God, you said in Quran, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I have created jinns and human beings to worship me. So Satan was jinn, huh? And is jinn. So Satan was worshipping you 6,000 years, as Imam says in Nahjul Balagha. So you said that this is my goal. So Shaitan was doing this job. So what do you need more? But God says, oh shaitan, you were worshipping me? Look, my brother, if you collect all the worships of Mustafa, till that I am about 40 years old, if you collect the worships that I was sincerely worshiping, maybe it is just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. But Satan 6,000 years, sincerely, from the bottom of his heart was worshiping God. And God says, I have created you to worship me. Satan was doing the same job. But God said, from now on, directly you cannot connect me. You should connect me indirectly. You should become closer to me through Adam. Without Adam, you don't love me. Without Adam, you cannot worship me. Satan became angry. No, I want to worship you directly. I worship you to the extent that no Nabi, no Malikun Muqarrab can worship you. Exempt me of prostrating Adam, worshipping Adam, doing sajda for Adam. God said, Adam. Look, my brothers and sisters, when God said, إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ إِنَّا جَاعِلُكَ إِنِّي جَاعِلُكَ لِلنَّاسِ إِمَامًا إِنَّا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ مُبَشِّرًا بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ إِنِّي this issue is very important for God. Hakuna mtu anaweza ana haki kuingilia jambo hiki. Because nobody knows who is the best person that can guide me to love God more. Because God said, Inna akramakum indallah atqakum. Taqwa cannot be seen. Just know God among us who has more taqwa. Who can say? Who can say? Who dares? Nani ana thubutu kusema? Nobody, huh? Because taqwa cannot be seen. Just God knows. So this is the duty of God. So God said, Adam, shaitan, if you want me, Adam, without Adam, you don't love me. And my brothers and sisters, Zulaykha understood this story very well. Zulaykha understood that without Yusuf, she cannot connect to God. Because Zulaykha for a period of time had fallen in love with Yusuf. But she reached a point that she said that I am loving Yusuf, but Yusuf loves another person. Who is this person? Yes, he is right. This Jamal, this beauty that Yusuf has, somebody else has given to him. I should go into him, not Yusuf. But she understood that just through Yusuf, she can connect to that person. Look, my brothers, my sisters, without Yusuf, we cannot be Zulaykha. We should accept it. Even nowadays, without Yusuf of Zahra, Imam Mahdi, Ajjalallah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif, without this honorable Imam, we cannot be Zulaykha. If you want to be Zulaykha, you should pass through the way of Mahdi. Without Mahdi, that's why Shia and Sunni together, unanimously, they say that man mata wa lam ya'rif imam zaman, he mata mitatan jahiliya. It's very important. So this is the word of Imam Sajjad that explains the Quran very well. So we said that this story is important as much as God says, at the day of judgment, on the day of judgment, I smell your heart. If it smells God, you are among the people of paradise. Otherwise, you will be among the people of hell, Jahannam. Because you had just one heart, not more. This heart must have just one direction. And this direction should be towards me. You are mine. Beyako ni mimi. Don't sell yourself cheaper than me. So, but every step that we take, this story will be more beautiful. There is a narration that both Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Amir al-Mu'minin Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam, they have narrated this narration. They say, "Man ahabbana kana ma'ana yawm al-qiyamah." Any person that loves me, the Prophet, Imam, Zahra, Hassan, Hussein, any person that loves us, they will be with us on the day of judgment. Prophet says, Imam says, anywhere I go, they come. They will be with me, they say. وَلَوْ أَنَّ رَجُلًا أَحَبَّ حَجَرًا لَهَشَارَهُ اللَّهُ مَعَهُ. And the importance, the significance of this story is to the extent that if you love a stone, ukipenda jiwe, you will be resurrected with this stone, with this jiwe. Aisha Usa. If you love this laptop, you will be resurrected with this laptop. So, it is warning me. Prophet, Imam Ali, they are warning me that be careful. You have just one heart. Exactly the verse of Quran. وَمَا جَعَلَ اللَّهُ لِرَجُلٍ مِّن قَلْبَيْنِ فِي جَوْفِهِ. Because you have just one heart. Any person that you love, it means that he is your iman. وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا أَشَدُّ حُبًّا. You should know that Prophet Imam Ali, they say that you should not know that which person do you hate. Because kaburini utapaswa kujibu. Kwa nini unamchukia? Kwa nini unampenda? Tunapaswa kujibu. Because Quran says your skin will be questioned. Ashbusana. Skin, julud, jam'ul jald, plural of jald in skin. God says, I will ask your skin. I am asking you, which part is more valuable, my skin or my heart? When God asks a skin, He doesn't ask heart. Yeah, we should answer. Why? I say, I hate him. So why you hate him? You should answer. Do you hate because of God? I love him. Why do you love him? Do you love him because of God? We should say yes. If we say, I don't know, it means that we know nothing about the story of guidance. The best example that I can bring, the story of Imam Ali. When Imam Ali knocked down Amr ibn Abdabad, Amr spat into the face of Ali. Ali became angry. Ali hesitated, walked around, and then turned back and caught the head of Amr. Prophet asked him, "Oh Ali, what is the reason?" So Prophet, I became full of anger. If I were to kill him at that very moment, I would kill him because of myself. But Quran says jihad fi sabilillah. That's why I walked around, hesitated. My anger finished, and then I killed him because of God. As I told you before, some people came to Prophet and said, Ali is so angry. Yenim kali sana. Prophet said, Usim lalemki Ali. Don't put Ali in blame. فَإِنَّهُ خَشَنٌ yenim kali, but fi zatillah, because of God. But this Ali plays the role of buzi kwa mayati for the orphans. Orphans wanapanda juu yake. So, but my brothers and sisters, if we want to at least reach the lowest levels, lowest stages of love in this story of love, we should hear about some examples of love between God and man. And the best examples are prophets or imams. Prophet Shu'aib, you have heard, I think, these stories. Prophet Shu'aib, many years, cried out of his love for God, till to the extent that he became blind. He lost the sight of his eyes. God turned back the sight of his eyes. Again, many years, Shu'aib started crying. Again, he became blind. God turned back the sight of his eyes. Again, Shu'aib cried a lot, many years. Again, he became blind. God turned back the sight of his eyes. And this time, God said, "Oh, Shu'aib, what's going on? Why you are crying like this? If you are crying out of your fear of hell, Jahannam, I made Jahannam haram to you. Jahannam cannot touch you. Don't worry." If you are crying out of your love for paradise, I made paradise wajib for you. Don't worry. Shu'aib said, "No. My cry is not out of my fear, out of my love for paradise. No, I want to reach you. I want to connect to you. Just you." So what is the reality of this love that makes a person blind out of love? What is this story? I cannot understand. I am just talking. Prophet Ibrahim, after his separation from the Namrud and the people of Namrud from that land, in that desert, in the darkness of night, Prophet Ibrahim was passing through the desert with his sheep. Suddenly, God commanded Jibreel to go and say, "Subuhun Quddus," starting repeating the names of God. Subuhun Quddus, Subuhun Quddus, Subuhun Quddus. Ibrahim said, "Who is repeating the name of my beloved? I give you half of my sheep. Please repeat this name again. If you repeat this name again, I give the another half of my sheep." Look, these sheep are all the properties of you, Ibrahim. So Jibreel started to repeating this Subuhun Qudus, and Ibrahim gives all his properties to that man that Jibreel made himself like a person. What is this story that makes you satisfied? I am asking you, my brothers and sisters, in the social media that we are watching many kinds of loves, in the streets that we are watching many kinds of loves, which boy tells you, repeat the name of my beloved, I give you all my properties? Which boy? If you tell that one boy, give me all your properties, I just want mention the name of your, they will laugh at you. Are you crazy? Which boy, which girl cries for his or her beloved to the extent that they become blind? These loves are joke. Tunajidanganya. We are deceiving ourselves. This story is very important story. Because after, my brothers, my last sentence, inshallah we will continue next night. Huwa al-awwal wal-akhir, God. Do you accept? This is verse of Quran, And Imam Sajjad in Taifa, أنا سمع الحمد لله الأول الحمد لله الأول بلا أول كان قبله والآخر بلا آخر يكون بعده. Imam explains this verse of Quran, and أول وآخر, what does it mean? So God is أول, we accept. God is آخر, we accept. God is the first, God is the last. God is the first, but me and you, we are not the first. But one reality. God is the last, but me and you are the last too. Because after the day of judgment, there is no death for me and you. God is alive forever. And bi'iznillah, kwa ruhusayake mimi na wewe are alive forever. There is no death. Look, we are similar. Me and God. You and God. Maisha ya milele. So it is very important. A story of guidance, a story of love. We should see them together. Otherwise, we cannot be Zulaykha. We will be Satan. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.